Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin Osman. I am the team leader for the group 4.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Al-Ain bin Madzin.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Abdul Rahim bin Amin.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farid Haikal bin Muhammad Zawawi.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Fatin Adila binti Ahmad Fuad.
So, today I will introduce you about what is packaging symbol. So, the packaging symbol is make handling easier and safer for both products. Second, it to ensure easy understanding in the event precaution. So, when we want to take some item, so we can know what must we do. But today, our group will focus more about the subtopic dangerous goods symbol. Let's see what is in the dangerous goods symbol about. The sign and the function of the sign.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. So I will present 5 packaging dangerous goods symbols. So this slide will present 5 symbols, and my other group mate will present about another 5 or more symbols. So the symbol is explosive, flammable gas, spontaneously combustible, poison gases, and non-toxic and non-flammable gases. So each of these symbols have their own classes. For explosive, it includes in class 1. Flammable gas, it includes in class 2. Spontaneously combustible, it includes in class 4. Poison gases, it includes in class 2, same as the flammable gas. And also non-toxic and non-flammable gases is also class 2. And for the explosive, it indicates material that can explode and detonate. For example, dynamite and fireworks. Second one, flammable gas. Gases that can ignite in air or contact with an ignition source. So without ignition, the gas will not ignite. For example, acetylene gas. The third one is spontaneous combustible. Material that can emit flammable or toxic gas if contact by water. For example, sodium or natrium, we call in Malay, zinc and calcium carbide. So we familiar with the calcium carbide because during Hari Raya we play the meriam and we use carbide to make the meriam. So when the calcium carbide is contact with water, it will produce toxic gases and will make the calcium carbide blow up. Next, poison gases. Gases that are liable to cause death if inhaled. So when we inhale these gases, we will affect our health with the gases. For example, chlorine gas and ammonia gas. The last one is non-toxic and non-flammable gases. Gases that can displace atmospheric oxygen, causing asphyxiation. These materials are often stored under pressure, causing an additional hazard. For example, oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. So because oxygen we use to breathe every day, so it is not toxic and it is not flammable, but it is an ignition source for a flammable gases.
Okay, next I will present 5 more packaging dangerous goods symbols. Okay, let's get started with the organic peroxide. The class for this symbol is 5.2, which is the function is to beware the material that have the ability to provide both fuel and oxygen is involved in a fire. Number 2. Flammable liquid. The class for this symbol is number 3. The function is to beware with the liquid that produce vapors that can ignite in air on contact with an ignition source. Number 3. Dangerous when wet. The class for this symbol is number 4. And the function is to beware with the material that emit flammable toxic gases is contacted by water. Number 4. Flammable solid. The class for flammable solid is number 4, which is the function is to beware with solid materials that can give off enough vapor for ignition to occur. And number 5 is the oxidizing agent. The class for oxidizing agent is 5.2, which is the function is to beware with the materials that can release oxygen and increase the intensity and burning rate of a fire.
So I will explain about packaging dangerous symbols. So they have 5 here. So for the first is toxin substance, infection substance, radioactive material, corrosive substance, and miscellaneous dangerous good. For toxin substance, they are substances that are liable to either cause death or serious injury for human if they are swallowed, inhaled, or by touch. For infection substance, they are contain pathogens. Pathogens are defined as microorganisms that include virus, bacteria, parasites, and fungus can cause disease for human or animal. For radioactive material, there is amide ionizing. Radiation can affect the body cell. For example, uranium, plutonium, and strontium. For the corrosive substance, the material that can cause serious damage or in contact with the skin or damage in the airway. For example, sulfuric acid and nitric acid. For miscellaneous dangerous goods, material that present a hazard by any of the class and the danger associated with the material is usually unique to that substance. For example, dry eye.
Just now, my friend have told us about the packaging dangerous goods symbols. Therefore, I would like to add some of the packaging symbols for packaging. First of all, keep dry symbols. As the shown figure, the raindrop umbrella sign on the package means that the box should be kept dry. You also can use a version showing only the umbrella. The package should always be kept away from rain and in dry condition. Next is the fragile symbol. The symbol is widely used and recognized that indicate the content is fragile. The word fragile sometimes accompanies the symbol, as the package contents are fragile, so it should be handled with care. The figure below shows the symbol must be on all 4 upright sides of the box, near the upper left with corner. The third symbol is this way up symbol. The symbol shows horizontal line with 2 vertical arrows pointing upward, indicates during storage which way the package should be held up. The clear term this way up can also be used. The figure display same as fragile symbol. This way up symbol will appear closer to the corner when the both symbol were needed. Then we go to handle with care symbol. The 2 hands surrounding a package, another common packaging sign, inform the recipient or handler that the carton should be handled with care. This symbol also indicates that the packaging must be handled with care to avoid damaging its contents. Goods in packaging that display this symbol are not necessarily fragile, but sometimes need to avoid being shaken, such as pharmaceutical products or electronic parts. Lastly, temperature limit symbol. It indicates the wish temperature limit to store and manage the package. Depicting a thermometer, this symbol is generally found on packaging transporting foodstuff or pharmaceutical products that are sensitive to temperature variation. It indicates that the packaging must be kept at a certain temperature so that the contents are not altered.
The conclusion about this video is we want to know about the importance of the sign. First, we can see it is to find out if the item is dangerous or not. We can know it is the item is acidic or not. Second, to be stored in a suitable place. We can look if the like a mercury, we must have some good storage to save it. Third, so that when picking up goods, be more careful. I give an example when we have the glass in the store packaging, we must put the sign of fragile so that the workers we know this item must taken very carefully. Lastly, to facilitate the circulation of goods. This is important so we can know what is the difference of the packaging. Maybe it's electric or liquids or another else. So that is what's about this video. That's all from us. Thank you.